I tricked some guy from another country into thinking he was getting a job. One day I was bored and was going through different subreddits, and I happened to be on some Latin American subreddits. I was on the subreddit for the Dominican Republic, and there was this guy who was looking for work as a driver. Since I'm a terrible human being, I decided to fuck with him and send him a message saying that I was willing to hire him. I lied to him and told him that I lived in the Dominican Republic and that I was rich and owned multiple businesses. I told him that I was going to pay him well and have him as my personal chauffeur. He seemed really excited and he asked to meet me at a McDonald's in the Dominican Republic. I said sure, and the next day he texts me that he's at the McDonald's waiting for me. He sends me a picture of him waiting and I decide to block him. He was able to tell that I blocked him, and he then posts that I should go to hell and that he hopes I die in the worst way possible. At the time I didn't really give a fuck, but now I feel kinda guilty for doing that. I can be a horrible person sometimes, I'm sorry. Now on to the next story. Story 2. I stole $5 from my teacher when I was in 3rd grade. My 3rd grade teacher was taking something out of her pocket. She was wearing tight jeans, so when she took her hand out she unknowingly pulled out a $5 bill. It fell to the ground and she walked away back to her seat. I was sitting up front, she was beside me when the money fell to the ground. I don't remember what went through my head when I decided to quickly pick it up and stuff it into my pocket before she reached her seat and turn around. I could think of 2 reasons why I did it. First, it was probably cause there was a small candy shop across the street that I never had any money to buy anything. Second was cause if the fact that I didn't really my 3rd grade teacher. She was mean and turned my entire world of math upside. I mean, I had just perfected addition and subtraction, and now you're gonna kick the plus sign over and ambush the minus sign with 2 periods and give us a worksheet of 50 problems. Of multiply what? And divvy who? I sat there just completely confused. I didn't even know these things existed. So what I did was just take the 2 numbers and put them side by side as my answer and turned it in. I got my results back, and what do you know, I got 1 correct.